Hey guys, what is up? So welcome to episode 2 of How to Make a Paper Game. So this series will either be called Paper Gaming for Dummies or it will be called PGC 101. So if you guys are a fan of any of those, leave a comment down below for which one you would like and I will change that once I get all the votes in. So anyways, today I will be showing you guys how to make an open world paper game. Thank you for the good reception of the first episode, which was the basics. So if you haven't checked that out, I recommend you check it out so you kind of know how to start, because I'm going to dive straight into the gameplay here. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. An open world. Next time I'll most likely either be going over a fighting or shooting game. So this is how this is going to work. So what I see an open world paper game is as a game that's not in order. So the next page isn't what the next thing is. So for example, in adventure games, you'll have a path and you'll walk down that path and you'll go to the next page. You'll walk down that path, go to the next page. That's an adventure game. But with an open world paper game, it's not necessarily all in order. If you walk down a path, you could be going to multiple pages ahead. So I'll show you guys it, and you'll understand once I actually create everything. And you might get it, or you probably will get it if you play open world paper games as soon as you go over this. So I'm going to go for a Grand Theft Auto type of theme. And by the way, open world paper games are probably some of the biggest paper games if you make them correctly. So in Grand Theft Auto, you kind of know, there's usually a little bit of a street going on. Does that even make sense? And then here on the side, this is like a sidewalk. Great drawing right there. Okay, and then here is the other side of the sidewalk. But on this side, maybe you'll have some cool stuff. Like, for example, maybe you'll have a car shop. And yeah, so I'm probably going to be creating a game like this just so you guys know soon. So if you are excited for that, then go and tell me down below. So there, and then this, we could just draw a car kind of going into it. That's the worst thing ever. Let's just pretend that is such a great drawing, such a great drawing. And it's supposed to be the back view, so there we go. That fixes everything. Alright, so now we have a car shop. Next, maybe somewhere here, we have, well, what's something that would be in Grand Theft Auto? I really don't know. I don't play it much. But, so let's say this is kind of, I don't know, just a random building. Let's just pretend. Let's go with that. Alright, so now what this kind of creates is it gives you an option. Do you want to continue down the road? Do you want to walk on the sidewalk? And I'll go ahead and draw some people. Do you want to go into the car shop or do you want to go into that random building? It does not matter. Of course, in open world games, you'll have an objective, a beginning of the story, sometimes. But like for example, how you get objectives is you could talk to these people. So if we said one page, you talk to this guy. In the next page, you would literally just talk to him. So I'm going to draw this real quick. And basically this is kind of, this is where the open world part really comes to life. When you add all the pages available on a page, if that makes sense. So here you would kind of have the close-up, which I like to do. Definitely not a necessity, but it's just something I like to include. I feel like it makes my games a little bit more polished, a little bit more detailed, and yeah. So that's just a quick drawing. Great drawing, by the way. Perfect. Actually horrible, but we could be talking to this guy right here. There we go. Alright, so this guy right here, and maybe he would give you an objective saying something like, help, my something was stolen. And then it would say, accept this quest, goal, objective, whatever. I'll say quest. I don't think that's really a GTA term, but that's what it's gonna be. So yes, no. And you would choose, and then once you do that, maybe it says right here, if you accept it, go to car shop. Talk to, let's just think Richard, I don't care. And then say, okay. So now, what, you would have this guy's name, Drake. Yes, this is so Drake. Okay, let's even give him a beard, yes. Okay, so now, you kind of have established this, so you don't have to take the quest. It's open world. You do what you want. You do what you want. Okay. Then maybe this random building right here. Let's pretend. I honestly don't know. Let's say it's a business. Don't even know. Don't mind me. This is just an example. So this business right here, Maybe we would have a counter. Here's where you talk to them. You'd have your dialogue right here. I'm not gonna redraw it because I already showed it to you guys how to do it. But maybe this place right here. This is lame, but I can't think of anything. Grocery stop. Or stop. Okay, grocery store. And this is another part. Oops. In the game. Just something simple there. But it adds to it. So now what we have established is we can either choose to talk to this guy right here. Or we can go ahead and go into this grocery stop, buy whatever. And what I like to do in shops, I put a separate box right here. This is 500. It's an expensive grocery store. This is 100, and so on. So yeah, that would be what I would do. So basically, you would talk to this guy right here. I don't know why he's angry at you for trying to buy stuff, but yeah. And then obviously you could, like, if you just need to use your imagination. So let's pretend that if we want to continue onto this road this way, this is a 3-page turn. Of course, it wouldn't be actually 3 pages because you would have a car shop and probably more things you could do until you turn the page. Because I always say when you continue on to a different part of the place where it doesn't really lead back to this, then always put that as the last pages. Yes, that's a quote by me. Great quote. Okay, so maybe this would continue on. And it would just be like that. Pretty simple. And that's kind of the game. That's how it goes. That's how the open worlds basically work. It's very simple. It continues on. And you have countless amount of options you could do. For example, if this were really Grand Theft Auto, something that might actually occur is we might actually... I'm trying to create a character right here on the side. I was doing this earlier, but there we go. So this would be your character. And let's say you bought a... Well, let's say you didn't buy anything, but something... Now, let me go and just test this out. So we would probably start in a car, but whatever. So we talk to this guy right here. We decide to talk to him. We're going to accept this quest. We would go into the car shop, but we don't have the car shop made. So we're just going to go into this business next. And we have a choice on what to do. Now we could go into here. Now, another thing we could do... We could go ahead and if there were cars driving by, which I'm assuming there probably was, so let me go and draw a car. We'd go ahead and jack the car. And now there would probably be a car character pouch, and we would start driving along. And we kind of have a choice what to do. We could get out of our car, kill this guy, whatever you want, really. So that's basically if you guys have any questions, I know that was a really short video covering something pretty long. Let me go and show you one more thing. If you're doing a different style of open world, that's kind of a side-scrolling open world. You could also do this, where the entire city or main hub, yes, okay, leave it alone. You could literally, you could just put it all in one page. That's simple, really. Great little map right there, but that kind of condenses it, and that kind of makes it a more of a, it will make it obviously a different style. I'm a bigger fan of this style right here. But now you've kind of see what I'm trying to do, I hope. You're basically creating an atmosphere where you could choose what to do. There's no specific order. You don't have to go here, you don't have to go here, you don't have to do anything. And that's the beauty of an open world paper game. It's your decision. I'm sure you guys, that's why open world paper games or real games are so popular, because you really get to choose what to do, and you could do so much with an open world paper game. You could put so much stuff. You could literally travel the world into it. You can make an airport. You can make a motorcycle shop. You can make a, okay, I don't want to say this out loud, but literally Grand Theft Auto strip club, okay? You could literally do anything. A movie theater. You could make your own house. That's probably a big thing you should do. So it's a huge environment, and I absolutely love open world games. So I hope you guys did get a lot from this video. If you go ahead and actually use this tutorial and it helps you, please leave it a like. Please tell me down below. I'm always loving to see you guys taking influence from my videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. So next how to make a paper game video will be next week. This is probably going to be a daily, not a weekly segment, which will probably be at least once obviously. It will probably be on Wednesdays or weekends. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. Bye.